Hi everyone. How are y'all doing today? I know it says Crow Tarot. I call it my Raven Tarot because I haven't found a Raven Tarot deck that I like more than this one so far. But we're going to get it. So anyway, hi. Hello to everyone. Remember, and I'm not seeing this reading. It's a general reading. May or may not resonate with you. That's okay. This is Gypsy Roots Tarot Travel coming to a midday reading. It is 12:07 here in New Hampshire. And I hope everybody's doing well. My heart goes out to everybody in the Carolinas and Tennessee and Florida who have had these extreme floodings. And I still need to reach out to one friend that's in Tennessee, my Linda. I hope that she's well too. I mean, this has just been a really horrible week, right? But we are in the thick of this nasty energy from, I think it started in July. Don't quote me, in July all the way to December. Please, people that are out there, quit saying it's a Mercury retrograde. We're not in Mercury November. That doesn't come around again until November. Please do your research. I love you guys, but do your research. But there are retrogrades going on. It's just not in Mercury, okay? So again, all the way till December, we're going to be gifted with different planets going into retrograde. This energy is gnarly. It's off the hook. It is challenging, to be sure. So hold on to your britches because we're not in Kansas anymore. A lot of things are changing. Let's take a look. The energy has been really weird through these readings as well. Again, this is not a one-to-one reading. It is a channel reading. It may or may not resonate with you, and that's okay. Stay tuned, as I always do, at least 2 to 3 per day. This is a general reading that could resonate with Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in Libra, anywhere in your chart. This could be resonating with you if you're an air sign. This could resonate with you on it, and I seem to be telling your story. Okay? Please do not comment ugly things in the comment boxes about myself or anybody or even tarot. There's 35 million tarot readers. I'm sorry, there's 35 million YouTube channels and only so many tarot readers. So if you don't like to have explosive diarrhea on my channel, you will get blocked. You get blocked, then the channels that you do like, you cannot write on them. So please be nice to yourself, please, and thank you. Stay with the community guidelines. Do not write ugly things because you're going to be taken off of the platform in general. All right, well, let's see what comes. Oh, goodness. Let's see what's coming for our Libra collective today. No, I'm not angry. This is not a channel for people that are under 18. And even if you're 18, if you don't act like an adult, you don't need to be here. Again, this is not a channel for children. I'm not advocating for that. Compro, or I can't remember the name of the organization that deals with then act that way. That deals with children and the fact that we don't want children to be exploited. Again, this is not a one-to-one reading. Not a one-to-one reading, so it may or may not resonate, and that's all right. I don't read normally the comments because they're distracting, whether they're good or they're bad. If they're good, I'm grateful to you, and I ask that you accept my love to you, okay? If they're ugly, then unfortunately there's nothing I can do because you need help and you need Jesus more than anybody. So all I can ask my beautiful subscribers and my future subscribers is ignore people that write ugly things. Luckily, YouTube erases all of this after I get off live. Let's begin. You got the Hangman. I don't know why you have the Hangman. It's the first card out. That's not a good thing to have as the first card out, but we're not taking that as the... They're asking you for patience. They're asking you for patience. Let me stop before I start and complete this reading. I'm asking for people to please pray for those in Florida, those in North Carolina, or any of the Carolinas that have been hit, in Tennessee. I have friends in Florida and I have friends in Tennessee. I'm asking for prayers, positive energy to be sent their way. Some of them are asking for the FEMA $750. My friend, unfortunately, she literally lost all her food that's in 2 large freezers. She's an elderly woman who lives on SSI. So it's not like she can just go out and buy this stuff all over again. $750 is not going to repair her roof, but it's the start. And her mom, which is older than she is, and they're both older than I am, is under 4 feet of water in her house. Please send positive energy. Please send positive prayers that way, okay? All right, back to the reading. So you're in the hangman position, I guess. I don't know if that's you or not yet. And they are asking you for temperance, which is patience. Okay. You have the 3 of Cups, so something new is coming. Something beautiful is on its way to you. You may or may not want it. The 4 of Cups. You may or not want it. It's a lot of cup energy, though. That's 8. 8 is not a good card. And the 8 of Cups is not a good card because, unfortunately, that's a walking away. King of Wands coming. King of Wands coming in. Oh, Lord. Coming along with a Magician. Why? Why? What do they want to happen their way? Everybody thinks it's Burger King. Oh, King of Wands with the King of Swords? What's going on here with the Magician? It's getting interesting. The King of Swords wants to be happy with you. See those beautiful sunflowers? That's the sun. That's the energy from the sun. You see the red? It looks like petals from a rose. It is a rose. Look at the bottom right here. It's a rose. You see the cups? You see the nest? So again, with people that don't know this about me, I am a high priestess. I can't undo being a high priestess. But I don't practice magic anymore. But in the metaphysics, when you look at a nest, that is love. That is the concrete love building up. That is beauty. That is connection. That is connectivity. That is family. That is resource. That is reciprocal love. How beautiful. How beautiful. So that's what they want with you. The 6 of coins is someone looking to have some help. To get some help some way, somehow. I don't know who they're looking towards besides this King of Wands for the help. You have the 3 of Cups and now you have the 3 of Wands. There's 2 3s, so there's new beginnings that are trying to come about here. Oh, we have a Tower moment already. We're like 10 cards in and we already have a Tower moment happening. That's what I love about this deck. They're so, like the pictures, you can see what's happening, right? Because of the pictures. 6 of Swords. Again, this Tower moment, they see that water? It's almost like our poor friends that have had all this water, right, coming in. But this could also be waters meaning emotion, that they feel like they just want to go somewhere smoother, calmer, nice. Okay? Hi, is your last name Ganesh? That's interesting. Like Ganesha? Like Ganipati? Interesting. Very beautiful. The 8 of Wands. Again, they want to go to smoother waters and they want it fast. They're not willing to wait around. They're not playing around anymore. Thinking with the 7 of Cups. See all those thoughts? Thinking about their security too. See? Page of Wands coming in with messages. Messages of change. You're about to find out something has changed in this person's life. But why did the King of Wands come out? I'm not sure. 9 of Wands. Something has changed. But there's a lot of heaviness. Ooh, 9 of Wands and then the... Oh my God. 9 of Wands and the 9 of Swords, guys. Something's going through it. Are they bringing this negative energy to you? To your door? Oh my God. They have the 7 of Swords. They have the Ten of Wands. Somebody's really going through it, guys. I don't think that this is the Libra. I think this is King of Swords, who may or may not be a Libra, who may or may not be an air sign. And he may have come in first towards you as the King of Wands. We already know the King of Wands always comes in for a good time, not a long time. Wanting to make that happen. Didn't happen. Now he's coming in as himself, which is the King of Swords, which is normally a Libra or an air sign. But what they have to tell you and what they're bringing, look at all those swords and their wands. This is someone who's going through the thick of it. It's not a good deal what they're going through. Morning. I am having a great day. I hope you are too. Oh my gosh. 5 of Swords. More swords? If this person isn't going through court, isn't going through something law-wise, then they've just gone through all of that experience. Because there's no way for this not... There's no way that this is not somebody who has been through court, law, or legal things. There's just way too many swords. Way too many swords, guys, for this to not be law, okay? So somebody's going through the thick of it. Knight of Wands. More information, more news coming your way. But it might not be... Either it's going to be overly emotional or it might not be all the truth. With the sun, I'm sorry, with the moon. Where'd I get sun from? With the moon card there. 2 of Wands at a crossroads. Again, wanting the happiness. I really, honestly, if this person is someone that you have known in the past who have finances, meaning they've been okay, they've had money in the past, they may not be set the way they were before. They may not want you to know that. Some people have a lot of pride and ego, and that pride and ego is what keeps us trapped in cycles, guys. Don't ever be ashamed of that you have, you don't have. Everything changes. That's part of nature. If you're down and you can't go anywhere but up, and sometimes when you're up, it takes a lot to sustain that energy of staying in the up, right? Meaning having a great life and having no problems or little to no problems. But to every life, a little rain must fall. So don't feel bad if sometimes, if you lose something or something is taken from you. That doesn't define you. What defines you is your heart and what kind of person you are. The world is trying to come in here. The world is trying to come in with this 10 of coins, but people are at a crossroads. Page of Cups. Ooh, that one just flew right out of my hands. Page of Cups. Page of Cups. It's not a small offer. That's not a big offer, guys. And the nine of coins is coming in. So see, I really do believe that whoever it is that's thinking that they're going to remain in a state of being without, it's not going to happen that way. There is a walking away. This is an 8 of Cups. And perhaps they've walked away from someone else and think they may or may not have to walk away from you now. They're not sure. Again, trying to bring in... See how the increments happen? I want y'all to see this because it's interesting to me. The page of the Page of Cups is the smallest. I call it my little love cup. A little cup of love, my little love. Because a page is someone that is under 30. They're most likely teenagers or preteens. And they're so young and they could even be children. So it's like a child loving their parent. That kind of love that is not mature. So that's my little love. Okay? But then it graduates to a Knight of Cups, which is still very much a little love. If you're a mature adult, you don't want that kind of love from someone. That's more like affection. That's more like stingy kind of love. We want the big love. You have the 2 of coins here, which I always point out. There's an infinity symbol there. This is the 2 of coins. So again, how much love do I offer this person? I don't know. How much love do you want to offer this person? Do you really love the person? If you really love the person, why would you want to offer them a Page of Cups or a Knight of Cups? Offer them your whole heart. Love Love is to be experienced. Sometimes if you don't know the person, love can be scary because you don't know how the person is going to react to you telling them you love them or sharing yourself in that way with them. But if you've known this person for a while, why is it scary to share your love with them? Be vulnerable. Scary to be vulnerable, but it's also real. It's also natural. Somebody once told me that I really, really love. I want it to be organic between us. Okay, well, you want it to be organic. There's nothing more organic than giving your whole self, love, your whole heart without fear. Or even if you fear, and in general in life, even if you fear doing something, do it anyway. Do you think people like Elon Musk don't have fear? Of course they have fear, but they do it anyway. That's why they become great. Ace of Pentacles. So this is concrete what they want to bring to you. Six of Cups, of relationship from the past. I love it. Don't you love the fact that these are sunflowers and then there's snow everywhere? They want the Hierophant with you. But they're spying on you, I will tell you that. However they can spy on you, whether that's the internet, whether that's driving by your house. You remember you remember Pretty in Pink? I'm not going to ride by your house anymore. I live to love you. You remember that scene with Ducky? Those that are old enough to remember Pretty in Pink? Yeah. Ducky is spying on you, and Ducky is trying to figure you out. Talk to people. Talk to one another. Why do you have to spy? Just bring whatever concerns you have to the person that you're in love with. Knight of Swords and Page of Swords. I can't make this shit up. Hardcore spying. Wheel of Fortune. Again, Wheel of Fortune comes for 2 reasons, and 2 reasons alone. And I just finished telling you guys what those reasons are. If you're on the bottom, I know, right, butterfly? Exactly. If you're on the bottom, you can't go but up. So this represents a change. For the Wheel of Fortune to occur in your reading, that means when it comes, it's telling you one thing has to end for another to start. It's just common sense, right? Common sense. But the Eight of Swords, because feeling tested. This is a self-imposed feeling tested card. What's going to happen? I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I want to do this. I'm not brave enough. Yes, you are brave enough. Yes. I playfully, but I also sometimes spiritedly talk about gonads. Not because I love to talk about gonads. I've had 2 male children. Okay? So I love my children. But we have to, let's take the bull. Let's take a bull, for example. Do you know that the bovine, that is sold in stores? When men are having prostate problems, men want to have, in the bedroom. So grow some. They matter. It matters. And for our females, if you're the one that loves your male count, your divine masculine, and you don't know how to tell them, or you don't want to take a leap of faith because you're scared that it may not work out and you're in a bad relationship, go on to your male counterpart because it's brand new. Grow some yourself. Our testes, if you can call it that, for females, they don't drop because we're feminines. We're females. We're having babies. We're not making babies, so to speak. Okay? With our egg, it needs to be fertilized. You don't have that much testosterone in your body to fertilize that. So we need our males. But you also have to have courage to step out of your comfort zone and say, okay, this is a bad relationship. I need to get out. I need to. It's not working anymore. Or did it ever work? Or did I just maybe say it was working for the sake of staying because I had to tolerate it? You guys need to grow a pair. That's all I'm saying. So this Eight of Swords is being met with this 5. Five of Coins. They're like, oh, I don't want to be poor. Who wants to be poor? Have you ever heard somebody come up to you and say, today I want to be poor? Yep. It's like asking somebody, have you ever asked your children, what do you want to be when you grow up? I was an educator from 1998 to 2015. I never asked my students, what do you want to be when you grow up? And they're like, I want to be poor. So that's a gimme. Nobody wants to be poor. But if you're staying in this mindset of poverty, that's what's going to follow you. What we grow is what we know. And if all you're putting into your brain as a tape, for those that are old enough to remember that the tapes, the VHS and all that, that they played in the background, the reel-to-reel ones, they played in the background and they just kept playing and playing and playing. If all you're putting in your head is poverty, 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 failure, 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 well, hell, of course you can't grow out of the being scared mode. Of course you're going to stay in that mode of I'm scared, I don't think this is going to work mode. Guys, you have the Four of Wands. That's a marriage card. That's a successful marriage card. So again, guys, the choice is yours. I cannot force you to do something for yourself, but I'm telling you, it can work. You have the last three down here. At the bottom of the deck, you have the last three. This is the Three of Coins. I've been seeing berries everywhere. They're growing wild everywhere. I almost want to reach out and grab one and eat one, and then I'm like, what if they're poisonous? So I don't do it, but they're beautiful. The Chariot is coming in to take the Queen of Swords, which is the Libra, or an air sign, with the Page of Coins, which is finances that are better than the Knight. And then you have the King of Pentacles. So even if the money grows slowly, it's growing. It will grow. You have the Sun card. Some things are unknowable, guys. You have to know that. Some things are unknowable. And you want to know why? Because if we told you everything, if God told us every single aspect of your life, there would be no miracle to life. There would be no awe to life. If you knew every single thing that was going to happen day by day, it would be so boring. There would be no magic to life. There'd be no spark to life. Did you see all those aces that are coming towards you? They're all in relation to your money and all in relation to this relationship who you guys need to. I don't know. The only thing I can recommend other than growing a pair is if you know that you belong with someone and they know it, but they don't have enough courage, pray. Pray that God would enlighten them. Pray that God would give them the courage to step out of their comfort zone, to step out of that fear that is keeping them in prison, because that is the only way that they're going to be able to step forward. I recommend doing magic on people to keep them, but I know I've seen it for the last 5-6 months now that the cross watcher, your ex, whoever they're with, is having magic done on them. And even if they don't do it specifically themselves, they're paying someone to do it. But I don't recommend you doing that. I don't recommend you doing that. Because what's meant for you, it may take a long time if they can't get out of this scary moment that they're having and just take a leap of faith. It might take a long time, guys. It might take years. But if you pray to God and pray the right way and ask God to give them the courage to see this relationship for what it truly is, to see the beauty in this relationship and in this love, to see the fact that you love them unconditionally, to see that they belong with you and they'd have a happy life. Pray for them. If nothing else, pray for them. And you know what? Spiritually, lend them your courage. Because I have a feeling that the Libra Collective in general are having more spiritual connection connection, more connection to God than maybe the cross watcher is. And maybe that's why they can't seem to grow past this whole wall of fear. Mine wrote me literally on here saying, I'm scared. And I don't know how to take that, whether that was a silly, facetious moment on his part or whether that was real. But I take it as real. You don't have a reason to fear. Yes, we all fear something. Every time I get a job, I'm nervous to walk in the door and start because I don't know what I'm doing. It's a process, a learning process. That's all it is with a different person in life. It's a learning process. I always tell you guys, learn each other. And everybody's like probably in their head, what is she talking about? Learn each other. Learn each other's likes and dislikes. Learn each other's buttons, hot buttons. Don't press that button because I get angry. Press that button, I get really happy. Press that button, you make me laugh. Press this button, you bring me joy. You get it? Don't press that button, that irritates me. We have to learn each other. We have to learn from one another. That's the only way to have a beautiful relationship. But to hide because of fear. To not want to grow because you sense that it may not work. How do you know it's not going to work? Did God tell you it's not going to work? Did he come down himself and say, don't touch that? That stove's hot. Don't touch it. Anyway, on a different note, y'all see this? It's starting to wave. Yeah, my dad's curls are trying to come in. My dad's gypsy curls, because y'all know that I'm half gypsy. That's my way of breaking the monotony, because this is some sad energy. On the one hand, it's so beautiful because there's a love that's between two people that is out of this world. But on the other hand, that same love frightens the shit out of one of you. And it shouldn't. It shouldn't. And what I have left to say to both the cross watchers and to the Libra collective is think about, in general, how does this love make you feel? Think about, in general, has this person ever treated you wrong? Have they ever done bad things to you just to do it? Have they ever made you feel small just to make you feel small? How have they treated you? How have you felt the majority of the time when things are going well and you're not fighting and resisting this relationship? How does it make you feel on the inside? Do you get the warm, fuzzy feelings, like I say, the squishy love? Or do you feel like you're being disrespected all the time and that person just doesn't have your back? That ought to tell you what kind of love you're in, or what kind of love you left behind, and what kind of love is waiting for you. Love you, my dears. My DoorDash timed out. I hope I can get back in so I can work. But if not, oh well. Let go, let God. Love y'all very much. And I hope this helps someone. We'll be back later. It's very early. So I think we'll be back at least 2 more times. Love you guys. I have the AC on, so I'm cold. I'm literally hot being in this now. It's a windbreaker, but I'm still really warm. It is 68 degrees. Y'all know when it reaches 70, I'm done. I need to get out and have short sleeves. Love you guys. Have a good afternoon, early afternoon, and we'll be back in later afternoon to do another reading. Love ya. Take care.